what's up, guys? For 2 Second Media, I'm Chris Weir, and this week we are talking a lot about websites. And so we have one of our account executives were out the other day and came across a prospect who asked the question, when is the best time for me to have a website? And I thought that was a very interesting question, so I thought I would talk about that today. Is when is the best time for your company to have a website? So obviously, the sooner the better. A website is a great place for you to be able to send individuals, for them to be able to learn a little bit more about what it is that you do in your company, whether it's products or services. If you have an online store, they're able to see all the products that you're selling. But even if you're just like a service business, B2B or B2C, having a website as early as you can in your company is always the best. But it's never too late to get a website. So even if you have started your company and maybe you've only been working from certain social media channels and you don't actually have a formal website built for your company, it's never too late to get one started. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to go out and get this elaborate production. I hear so many times, so many clients come in and talk about having spent $10,000 or $15,000 or $20,000 to have their website built. Those are just astronomical numbers, especially if you haven't, if you don't need this elaborate custom built website with custom coding and all this crazy functionality. You should never be paying that much for a website. So as far as when, again, it's cannot, depending on where you go, again, like I said, there's plenty of people that charge exorbitant amounts of money, but at 2 Second Media, for example, our websites, you can get a basic, what we would call like a billboard website, where you're basically just putting your company information on the page and it's just sitting there. I mean, our websites start as low as around $1,500, $1,600, somewhere around in there. I mean, relatively inexpensive for what longevity that website is going to give you, because it can be around for years and years and years. So I would say when the best time to get your website is as early as you possibly can. There's no hard, fast rule. Don't worry, you're not in trouble if you haven't got your website up. You're not losing anything yet. But that website's a great place to send people. It's also what's going to be found on search engines, like on Google, when people are searching for you. So if you get your website built properly, and have the content optimized for SEO, that's a way for people to actually find your business and get introduced to your business. So it's a great way to also market your company without having to do paid advertising. You don't have to do like pay-per-click advertising or Google ads or anything like that. You can literally just put your website up, optimized for SEO, and be found. So get your websites done as early as you possibly can. It's great to have them at startup, maybe even a little bit before, to kind of tease that your business is coming a little bit. That is the most ideal time, but really any time is a good time to get your website up. I hope that helps somebody. And if you need some help with your website, 2 Second Media is here, and we would be very excited to be able to talk to you and potentially help you with your website. Please give us a call, 602-699-6271. Visit our website, 2secondmedia.com, or hit us up on any of our social channels, and we would be more than happy to connect one of our account executives with you and put together a strategy and some pricing and share some numbers with you. It's worth the conversation, right? I mean, you may be surprised. So thanks again, and I'll see you on tomorrow as we continue talking more about websites. Thanks, guys.